Alright, so now I want to do a quick rehash. We've created our template course. It has these blocks on the side: common resources, section links, search forums, admin, and so on. I've created this custom HTML block. On the right I have people, online users, messages, and so on. And so for this series what I'm going to do is actually collapse all of these so you know they're there, but we're not distracted by that. And as we need to, we'll configure them. This class has actually begun, and now I'm beginning to put the content in there. And other than this title here, Welcome to CTL 110, or CTI 110, everything else is generic enough that we could use it anywhere. Getting started, do this first, the date, the organization of the weeks, the fact that I have about 20 sections. I put this thing here at the bottom that has things that we'll use throughout the course, the announcements and discussions. And then I have these cross-linked from up here. I created a common resources HTML block, and so these actually take you down to these. And then I've got a place to put some things. So that's a template that, with the exception of this title, could be used for any course. So now we're going to actually start making it very specific. I have an introductions assignment, I have an objectives, and a course contract, which were covered in the earlier tutorial on how to build a Moodle template. And now we get into some of the specifics. The book I'm using is called Technology in Action. It's the 7th edition, and it's for this course. And I'm going to go ahead and load the CD that came with this just to see what's on it. And this would be really typical of a faculty member who was just starting a course and had just been instructed that they were going to teach this course and were handed a book and said, roll with it. So I hit Windows E to open up my computer and open up the drive. And in this case, it's asking me to burn, which I do not want. Hopefully we'll see this pop up in a minute. And while I'm waiting, what I'll also do is go to the browser, open up a new tab, and I'm going to Google Technology in Action. Find this book. So I end up finding the book website. I have this edition. So it may even be worth copying this picture. So just for that, I'm going to have some fun with that. I'll save this image, and I'm going to make, just for clarity, a simple item here. I'll make a folder on the desktop and call it new, and temp CTI 110 material, and that way I can always keep things there. And whenever you save something, you want to remember where you put it and what you called it. So we'll call it book cover JPEG. Save that. And then I can go into it and look. The companion website is what students will have access to. And if you look at it, we've got the home page here. We've got the chapter table of contents here. And then we've got each chapter, and each chapter includes all of these items. So the site, in this case, is already pretty well built, and this is becoming more and more common with publishers. So first thing I'll do is go to the home page for that, copy that URL, and I'm going to go back to the course and expand this common resources, turn my editing on, and I'm going to actually edit this HTML and make a link. Call it link. I will call it textbook website. I highlight that, turn it into a link, tell it to open in a new window, hit OK, and now I've got that. And I may want to come back. I'll go ahead and save that, and I'll look again at the website, get rid of this one, and think about maybe what else I'd want to go in here. I could go right to the table of contents, give a little bit, or they can just link to it, but this more likely that they'll want to go right to this page. So now I'm working with a CD, I'm working with a website, and I'm working with a course, and we'll continue on with this in a moment.